Data is really a marketer's biggest asset as well as their biggest headache at the same time for a number of reasons. I mean, firstly, you have the fact that there are a number of different data sets that are available to a marketer. And so with regard to the type of things that you need to consider is, what are you looking for? What exactly do you want to be able to acquire from your data sets? It really is something that we're particularly seeing, that the ability to narrow down our focus from the outset will allow us to garner the type of insights that we want to be able to garner, as well as to have additional learnings. I feel that we tend to suffer a bit from the need for more, and if we can pare down to less, we can be able to use the most out of what we have. However, it is a really great benefit to be able to have so many different data sets to choose from. The biggest trend in pharma digital marketing in 2019, I would say, would be the trend toward innovation. And innovation comes in a lot of different flavors and a lot of different forms. Nearly every organization has their own innovation group, and those innovation groups are tasked with being able to find solutions and to be able to test a number of different solutions as well. And with regard to that, the trend there I can see is the ability to not only continue to utilize mobile devices and mobile tracking devices, but to be able to mature within those particular areas, especially looking at very, very specific outcomes that we want to be able to acquire and relationships that we want to be able to make. So I feel that it's definitely a maturation of that space. What I've noticed that's changed the most about pharma marketing over the last year, I would have to say, is the entrance of artificial intelligence and machine learning. It really is fascinating to see how quickly artificial intelligence and machine learning have come into our lexicon. And so it's definitely interesting to see that while there is a lot to learn with regard to this and a lot of different insights we can capture, what I've noticed that's changed about pharma marketing over the last year is the entrance of artificial intelligence and machine learning, not only into our lexicon, but also the degree to which we want to be able to utilize this for insights. And what's fascinating to me is that while we're trying to adapt to it as quickly as possible and utilize it as quickly as possible, what will be as important is our ability to truly understand its capabilities and also understand that having the proper data sets in place to be able to leverage it to its full capability is going to be paramount. Where I see pharma digital marketing going, both in 5 years but also in 10 years, is to be able to have it much more personalized. A great amount of my experience comes from clinical operations, but what's interesting is that you can draw a number of parallels to marketing from there, particularly our pursuit of personalized medicine. The same thing is going to be able to apply to marketers and their ability to garner insights, to be able to get it more on a personalized level. When you consider our capabilities within artificial intelligence, machine learning, mobile acquisition, our ability to gain insights down to very specific populations is only going to be enhanced. And so you're going to see a much, much more targeted effort toward marketing, even more so than today. Well, ePharma, the favorite part of this conference for me, particularly given that I've been here before, is the intimacy of the event. The organizers take much care in making sure that the exhibitors that are here and the content that is presented is very relevant, but also allows us the platform and the environment to be able to share ideas, to network, and to really be able to get the most out of the conference with regard to the contacts that we make, as well as the information that we acquire from the variety of presentations. For me, that's important. It's important only because our time is very limited, and so you have the ability to really get a lot out of it when you have it as intimate as you do.